Hello everyone, and welcome into yet another live stream. Hi there, Caleb. Hi, Nicholaford. Hi, Vader. Hi, Ale. Hi, Pseudonym. Hi, Remco. Hi. How are you all doing on this fine day? Hold on, let me fix up my microphone. There we go. Loons today? No. No. Never, please. I don't know how to beat that level, Remco. I'm sorry. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough to figure out how to beat that level. That's why we're not playing Loons. If you can figure out how to beat that level, I will play Loons. I'm gonna stream just start, calm down. Who kidnapped you for 2 days? Actually, it wasn't 2 days. The last live stream was yesterday, except the last live stream was like at midnight, practically. So that's why it seems late. Actually, this is a pretty early live stream for my standards. Normally I would stream even later in the day, but today I have a thing to do later on, and so I don't know how long the live stream will be. I'll try to make it as long as possible. I'll try to make it. Midnight, I'm depressed. Why? That's an odd line of questioning. Doing fine yourself? I'm fine. I'm liking this. Have a good one. Alright, Remco, bye. Have a good one too. And so, here's the thing. There are 3 videos I'm working on right now. 3 of them. First of all, let me open up Blender before starting. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, so my Blender is crashing. There we go. You're back. So there are 3 videos that I'm working on. These are the 3 videos. Chemistry isn't what you think it is, which I've almost finished, actually. I am like 2, maybe 3 days away from finishing that video. So I will just try to finish it. Then Math isn't what you think it is, which is the video that y'all voted on. And so I have to finish that too. But then after that video, well, I'll still set up a vote, right? I don't actually know which video y'all will pick again, but I'm assuming it will be the 4 Forces of the Universe, because that seems like the coolest one. But it'll be prepared. That'll explain that he just couldn't sleep. Exactly. Hi, Gabriel. I haven't seen you in a while. At least 8 hours a day. Politics video when? Oh, no. Maybe. Actually, maybe. I do want to make a politics video. I really do. On this, like, the scientific aspect of it. Just be more like societal science rather than politics. But no politics, no! We're not we're not doing politics because the election is here, isn't it? The election season. Whatever. We're too close to it's because of America, right? That's why we're not doing politics. I blame America. Let me play some music because it's really dry of a stream. Oh, that's the wrong one. Add all of them. And there we go. After January 6th, I don't know. It feels like, okay, I don't mean to be that guy still, but this is a really gateway in talking about politics. I don't mean to be that guy, but if this January 6th will be the last January 6th, then I don't think I'll be able to talk about politics then too, you know? Wait, future making video category politics. Politics will be just for the clickbait. Damn, I'm just saying, okay? I don't want to make any promises when it comes to this video, because, hey! Listen, I'm upset too, alright? Y'all in America are complaining like, oh, our political system's so toxic. Think about me, I can't even make a video on the topic. That's the real tragedy here. I can't even make money off it. That's the honesty. Be ashamed of yourself. I've already animated a lot of it. Just trying to figure out where I finished off last time. Make it an average of Warcraft just released a mount that costs $90. Player already pay for base game. Decline more subscriptions, milking them hard. What can I say? Money. $90. That's a lot for a mount. But to be fair, if someone really enjoys the game, why not? Topic someone can't get clicks from. The US should be ashamed of freedom. I mean, I could get a lot of clicks from it. It's kind of actually quite the opposite. I could get millions of clicks if I just made a video, something really controversial about the election. That would be easy. But even I am not that soulless. Where did I even finish off this animation? Actually, that's a good question. Assuming right here, there we go. We have gravitational waves. And as the second object comes into view, we get an interference pattern, which you can't see because the waves are so thick. That's nice. Just passing by, can't stay. Alright, don't explode. Bye, have a good one. Good luck. Yeah, this looks garbage actually. Hold on. Hold on for a minute. That does look garbage. When's the next making stream? In 9 days. Does look garbage, absolutely garbage. Okay, so we need to make these waves smoother, basically, like smaller. Yes, smaller waves. That's what we need. How would we make the waves smaller? That's a good question. We have multiply 50. I could lower this. Or I could increase it. Hold on, 200. Just being the positives. Okay. I could increase this. This would make the wave smaller. Is it more visible? I don't know. It's less visible than anything. Oh, because I only increased one, that's why. 200 and then the other one 200. Why does the other one not have 200? Wait, what? Where's the other one? Right here. Okay, yes, that's even worse. Got it. Make it gain 2,000 subs in 3 days. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh wait, did I not plug in the fundraiser? I don't think I plugged. Oh no. Is it plugged in by default or is it not? Thank you so much for reminding me. My goodness. Join the fundraiser. Can't say bad. There. Joined. There we go. I have to add it to my routine to add the fundraiser. What's the goal of this one? You mean the animation or the fundraiser? With animation, it's simple. Gravity. It's kind of what I'm trying to represent. And the force field. Particle. That particle affects the other one using field. Okay, so up to this point, that's what I rendered. And so right here, what happens if I lower this to like 10? Would this be more visible? No, that's much worse, okay. What if I do like 25? I'm an idiot, I can just take value and I can just plug both of them in. Okay, this seems a bit better, but just a bit. Asking for the animation, I feel like a fundraiser is still explanatory. Okay, yeah, the animation is supposed to represent interaction between two different particles. Well, it's more of a graphical representation of anything. Why is it glitch? Doesn't matter. It's more of a graphical representation of anything. Basically, this is supposed to represent classical. What happened to my pen? Oh, it doesn't matter. This is supposed to represent classical description of gravity, then quantum description of gravity, then relativistic description of gravity. It's for the video about 4 fundamental forces. First one is gravity, then electromagnetism, weak force, strong force, conclusion, TLDR, and so on and so forth. Okay. This feels better. It will look better in the render because... Okay, well it's a bit high. It's any bit high, if anything. I can also increase it right here to 6. Okay. Palindrome stream day. Oh, it is! It really is. 6v6. To be fair, it's pretty easy to have a palindrome with 3 characters. Once we get to 5 characters, to 5-digit live streams, that's when the fun begins. That's like 30 years. 30 years worth of streaming. At the end right here we have... If we're multiplying it, means we could just lower the magnitude at the end like so. And this actually looks pretty solid in my opinion. Well, 50 now. I mean, 200 seems kind of reasonable. From up high you can see it, from down low you can't really. So I guess I should also move the camera. Do you like pre or post Blender 2.8? I like post, simply because Blender is really improving with every update. I always pick the newest version because they're just amazing. Ibophobia. Is this a fear of palindromes? That sounds like a fear of palindromes. Make it, what would you do at 50k? Contemplate my life. Yeah, we need to... Oh, you mean on the... Oh, celebrate! Oh, I don't know. Sacrifice some people to the Dark Lord. We'll see. 50,000 days. If you ever received a silver play button. Wait, do they still give out silver play buttons? I thought they didn't anymore. Can you still get a silver play button? Let me check. I'm curious. YouTube silver play button. I don't know what I would do with a silver play button though. Oh wait, YouTube Creator Awards? Oh hell yeah, get a YouTube Creator Award. Criteria 100,000 for red diamond. I want red diamond. Okay, I want red diamond. Display it, but like 100,000. Well, I'm supposed to display it. Feels like an odd thing. Display. The only like actual purpose. You got the rendering on the desk. Oh, that's a good idea. You know what? Still, that's actually a good idea. Or we could just add in more and more things on the desk as we go on. That would be fun. Red Diamond's 100 million. I know, we'll get there one day. Don't worry. We're practically there. Okay, this will kind of destroy the whole point of having it with depth, but at 50 you at 1, and right here you're gonna be lower. Like 0.4, you're going to be higher, 200, and then you are going to move the camera 90. X coordinate into the camera. Sweet! Did I get the rotation right? I did get the rotation right. Neat. Now I can render it. I claim CEO of ideas. Isn't that just Google? I love YouTube. YouTube, I love you all. Please, please don't take away the impressions from my video. single video with I don't think it's unreasonable to think of having 100,000 subs at some point. Yeah, but to be fair, I'm not getting all that many subscriptions for my videos. Like, let's consider the average, alright? How many videos have I made since the future will be great? Because that's a fair starting point. There we go. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 20. Which means that is, if I am not mistaken, 32.2 divided by 20, which is 1,600. So that's like, well, 100 divided by this. Actually, not 100. 78,000. 68,000 divided by this. So that's 42 more videos if the average continues. As long as the average subscribers doesn't start going negative again. What do I say? Yeah, exactly. It's just we we all love YouTube. 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 YouTube is the best. If I had to name like top 3, just top 3, just top 3, then YouTube would be the. Hi, the Krish. Sorry for being late. How dare you, lawmaker, be late? Average will not continue, increase exponentially, but approaching a constant after a while. Well, that's the issue though, isn't it? The issue is that it's not really increasing exponentially. It is increasing, but it's increasing at a bit of a random rate, not quite exponential. Even the average isn't exponential. So far, before the most recent video, the average of my channel has been going steadily down ever since. Ever since the addition of quantum mechanics. Ever since that video, the average of my entire YouTube channel was going down. Top 3, Google, AdSense, YouTube. Exactly. Actually, no, it's Alphabet, Google, YouTube. Those are my top 3. Bad homework. Fair excuse. Alright, fair point. I'll give you that one, lawmaker. Fine. Let's make a short. I haven't made a short in a while. I want to make a short about the Fourier transform. That's why I haven't made it, because it's going to be absolute pain to explain anything. Well, I can't really explain the Fourier transform. I'll have to explain the fragment of the Fourier transform. And then Fourier. I guess this one would be fine. It's completely unreadable because of the background shader though, so... I'm sorry, what is that? Was that? Oh yeah, that's for a second I thought that was the entire shader. That looks more like it. Watching you since 2.8 sounds, I know because I left a comment the first video I saw. 2.8? That's... yeah, that's addition to quantum mechanics, isn't it? Are they good or bad in your opinion? I don't know. It depends. It's kind of like with videos. Videos aren't necessarily good or bad. It depends on what kind of video it is. Alright, so all of this hard work that I've put into making this background, let's just delete it all. We don't care. And now, let's make it a little bit more readable. So, I guess I could just modify all of these by giving it the reflection as the... I guess I could. It's not the worst idea. I could just plug in the reflection into strength. And that's already much better. Sure, I watched help me get one mark in the paper. Yeah, it's a fair deal. I may have permission to ask this spinning question. Go ahead, mortal. Ask the question. When you live stream? Right now. We're streaming. Right now. Right this second. This instant. Currently. It's in the present. That's why they call it the gift. YouTuber spins the Wheel of Fortune every video when they give it views or not. No. We don't spin a Wheel of Fortune. That's a misconception. We flip a coin. You see. Let me find it. There we go. We don't... easy to post, whatever. We don't spin a Wheel of Fortune, we flip a coin. It's actually perfect 50-50, which is really nice. There is no present, it's always the past. It depends how you define the present. I'm convinced Muppet is a game. It made me rage quit yesterday. We will know made it once you get sponsorship from Brilliant. I actually don't know. I don't know how much I don't know. I don't like the idea of getting a sponsorship. Feels kind of cheesy. That is a bit easier to read, but not really. Could be better. It's too dark in general, that's the issue. The background is way too dark, that's why it's impossible to read. Alright, let's just remove this, whatever. Oh, that's a bit too bright now. I would say that's a bit too bright. Hold on. That's wrong. Right here we should have an exponential somewhere. There is our exponential. We have to remove it. Yeah, almost there. Much better. I can make out anything at least. And then multiply by 10. It's probably too much. And then add 50 is probably too much. Oh no, that was add 50 to divide. I see. What the heck am I even doing here? I'm adding 0.5 to this. This should be the color, shouldn't it? Oh, because of the value, I see. I'm sorry. Oh! Okay, so this is just... Right. So this is normal brightness. Makes sense. Is not happen to be animating on the subject of chemistry video? Nay. The chemistry video shall be finished in its own time. That's because I don't really need to animate at this point. I need to make a big fire for that video. Which you will all have to wait and see what I mean by that. And I'll finally have something to post on Patreon. Because I'll be able to just post the results of my fiery adventures on Patreon right away. It's gonna be fun. Donate the sponsor money. We get free discounts on educational resources. Oh, that's actually a fair point. I think it's always past not present because present is infinitely small. Our brains have like 0.25 second reaction time, so we see everything really late, so we're in the past. Well, Caleb, but that's not actually us being in the past, that's us thinking in the past. That doesn't really mean that that doesn't even mean we think in the past. We think in the present, it's just that we always think about past. We think about the past, but we think about the past in the present. Get the sponsor at the end of the video where the viewer retention is usually the weakest. Exploit. Ah! Unfortunately, no. I don't know if you know this, but for most, for absolutely most sponsorships, they always happen at the very beginning because, you know, the sponsors request that to be the case. To to be fair, I wouldn't mind being sponsored by stuff like Ground News or Brilliant. By things I actually believe in. Or 80,000 Hours, that'll also be a pretty solid sponsor in my opinion. What else? Yeah, so Brilliant, Ground News, 8,000 Hours, Give Well, I think, that was another one. I don't mind that. Don't make his at the top of the food chain once Raid Shadow Legend starts sponsoring him. Can you imagine if I just did like a single sponsored by Raid? That's tempting. Use code make it happen for 1 free and Brilliant. Any great math YouTube channels deserve more subscribers? I don't know that many math channels. Josh's channel is great, but that's more like computer graphics, I suppose, rather than... Josh's channel is basically if Make It was good at animating. Clockwork is great, but that's biochemistry. Those are kind of my two favorite underrated channels. Funny, the view count jumps up when you start talking about sponsors. This live stream is sponsored by me! Make It! I sponsor myself. No one pays me. Well, except for Atomic, I guess. Atomic pays me. Yeah. Come on, what the idea reality is real because of perception. Nothing careful is too valuable living in the past. Reality is real because of perception? What do you mean by that, Tsunami? I've never heard of that in quantum mechanics. This video is sponsored by Atomic. This live stream is sponsored by Atomic. Go to the link in the description. Atomic Steel. Atomic.steel/make it to get your own discount on joining the army. The military. I don't know much. How am I supposed to fix this? Oh yeah, right. Lower the brightness actually. No, lower the value at the very least. And increase in size? That could help. Oh, because I deleted the thing that was important. Okay, well, then I guess we can just give it a noise texture, plug it in, and just make it a bit more interesting. There we go. Just a bit more interesting. That was the experiment. Our observation affects reality, the perception. That's not what double slit experiment actually says to them. Double slit experiment is about wave-particle duality. So basically about the nature of particles and how they're not actually particles. That's because observation is defined so broadly. It's actually... It was upsetting me for a really long time that it was called observation. Observation doesn't actually mean observation. Observation means measurement. And measurement is just being affected by, basically. Start political streams because funny. No, that would give me too much money. That's too much money, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Yeah, no, that's readable, I would say. Readable, we still have that nice glow. I like it. Was the short event supposed to be about? I don't know. I haven't checked. I mean, Fourier transform, I know that much. I have scripted it. But which part of Fourier transform? No way I'm screaming it all. Just take some rounds of cosines. Multiplying it with another cosine. Ah, that's so dumb. Oh yeah, I had to break down every single concept into a different thing because Fourier transform is just too massive a concept. Make it talk medieval English. No. I disrespect the British on a daily basis. It's kind of my whole thing. I am not the biggest fan of using the old versions. Now I'm not gonna use the old version of a language, you know. They released a much better DLC for English recently, and I feel like it's a genuine improvement. Make it. Isn't our perception basically making measurements to perceive the reality via organ brain? Yeah, but what makes... Okay, so here's the thing. What you have to realize is that humans aren't the only thing in the universe. I know, shocker. So when you have... wow, that's bright. When you have a particle, right? When you have a photon just waving around the room, and then it hits an object, then from that point on, it will be waving on. Right? The thing is, when this photon interacts with this object, then that counts as a measurement. That could count as a measurement. Even though this object is not conscious, it's not intelligent, it's not alive, this object would still measure the photon, that definition. Which means you don't really need consciousness or intelligence or life in order to measure something. And for that matter, our brains may be thinking about the universe in the past, but objects aren't thinking about the universe in the past because they aren't thinking. So in that case, these objects would be in the present. Next being sponsored by new English DLC makers. Alright, how's the other animation doing, by the way? Frame 537. Oh wait, is my laptop plugged in? Okay, it is. I think the first video I saw on physics or anything was very tasking was a video that we don't know the true speed of light because we can only measure the two-way speed of light. Right, with the bouncing back. That's what you mean. Still, the fact that we can measure two-way speed of light is incredible. It is the speed limit of the universe. The fact that we can measure the speed limit of the universe, or actually, well, not measure, only deduce in any way the speed limit of the universe is incredible. Alright, Siphon, bye, have a good one. I just realized how right here you can see the sampling. Because these are all squares, you can see how it's sampling the function. Humans are not the only beings in the universe, proves you're a lizard person. Me, a lizard person? My fellow human, I will have you know, I am the most human of all humans. I am so human, you wouldn't believe just how human I am. Sometimes I just get up in the morning and I'm like, whoa, that sure was some sleep I had. Because I'm a human and I sleep. Just jump back and totally confirm make it as a human. Exactly, I am human. Come on, would someone who isn't a human be able to like say that they're I don't think so. Why Europe flag? It's because live, love, legislate. It's the European make it. Isn't the corner supposed to be a European make it? I was thinking about doing some more, well, I don't want to call it engineering, kind of engineering. I was thinking about getting into engineering recently. Be fun. I say what they're from the future, that they are aliens. It's a bit annoying. Caleb, if you hated those TikTok accounts, just wait till you hear about those accounts that aren't on TikTok and that actually want to make people think that they're real. And there's the conspiracies around it. It's fun. It's a whole thing. 30 viewers? What do you mean 30? Oh my goodness, we really are reaching these peaks. Okay, well, let's do a democracy then. Let's do a democracy, and what should we do? Because we have to do something. Oh, hi, the spoon. Welcome. Let's do a democracy. What should we do? Options will include chess. Options will include oxygen, not included. Options will include, I don't know. What other things I have? Research. What do I need to research? That's a good question, actually. Strong interaction. That's a good one. And then something else entirely. Because I can't think of a fourth option. I'm not that creative. There we go. Thanks for making your great videos, man. Learned so much. I am glad you did. I will keep on making them. Thank you so much for enjoying them. Chess is halfway there. Research strong interaction is also going strong. Pun very much intended. Research strong interaction for the win. Oh, it's tied with chess. What's it gonna be? Oh. Have you ever done and considered doing a live study with him stream? I would love to gain some insight on how you learn. Actually, funny enough, we could do it right now. We're doing a democracy. Everyone can decide what I should do this stream, and if you all pick research strong interaction, then that's what I'll do. I'll go to library text. If library text will let me. Okay, they might not let me. Hold on. What country am I from? There we go. Okay. They let me. And I'll go to physics, bookshelves. That's going to be nuclear, isn't it? Nope, chess is winning. Make it, what's your chess elo? I think 400 or 300. Yeah, I'm pretty high up there, you know. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at chess. Yes, do explore the dark web. I don't get what the fascination with dark web is, I'll be honest. Isn't dark web just the web that browses, like, you know, don't let you see? I really don't understand what the fascination of dark web is. Like, imagine if in a city you have streets on which there aren't any bus routes. That's basically dark web. You can buy meth on there. Yeah, you can buy meth in real life too. There actually isn't much of a difference between the two. You can buy meth without going to dark web. What's the fascination of dark web? I really don't understand. Dark web makes you edgy and cool. Ah, I forgot about that one. Damn it, I always forget about that one. That is true. That is true. It does make you cool. It has dark in the name. Damn, another fair point. Math happens everywhere. Math happens dark web. I would argue it's the opposite, actually. Alright, chess won. Then never mind then. I guess we're not doing I guess we're not researching the strong interaction. Let me just see if there are any, like, sort of textbooks about the topic, or I'll have to find a different source. Essentially, a theory of strong interactions. Oh! That seems tempting. Atoms in strong fields. Strong field sounds like something I'll be interested in, yeah. But no, we're playing chess, so fine. Have at thee. It's not illegal if you don't get caught. Spoon, what's your opinion on fork? One day Spoon is going to ascend to the legendary spork, and then we'll all see. I think Tetris would be better. Yeah, but it's really difficult to read the comments when playing Tetris. That's mean. Wait, what? Why is this? Is this what you're trying to do? Because that would be pretty. That would be a bit of a dick move, I'll be honest. What are the knight forks? Oh, don't worry, I have a knight spoon, so I'm safe. Play 10 base Tetris. Sounds tempting. Really could be risky. Huh. Actually seems pretty safe. I think I can just castle. No one has ever attained the sounds of a spork. Yes, the legendary. What? Hold on. Hold on now. I'm gonna lose a pawn if I move there, I suppose. I could just go right here and attack the bishop. Move even further in. I'll have to take. That'll expose my king. That's annoying. That's pretty annoying, I can say. Good chemistry do I am not happy. Hi there, Elliot. What kind of chemistry, actually? I'm not coming to stream because of procrastination of the specific chemistry thing. Not at all. I get it. I also am. That's also why I'm streaming, not to procrastinate. Actually, definitely not. I'm just streaming because I have to do daily live stream. That's why. Definitely not because I'm procrastinating on that. That doesn't matter. Back to palindromes. Up to 1,000 attempts now. Palindromes. 2% goes down very quickly. Wait, that would mean 110. That makes sense, I suppose. Oh, what are you trying over there? I don't like it. I don't like it. You have a plan. I'm not the biggest fan, I'll be honest. I will be fair and honest. I could go this way. I could just retake my knight. Well, no. I feel like bishop would be more fun. Oh, that's just mean. Why would you have done that? Am I missing something? It's simple chemistry, but I don't understand my teacher's intent. Yeah, but what kind of simple chemistry? Simple inorganic? If it's simple inorganic, then it being simple actually doesn't matter. It's still hell. I feel like I'm missing something. Can't quite put my finger on what. What are you going for, buddy? Do you realize this is hanging, by the way? No, if I... maybe. Ha! That's... What? What? Wait. What? No. Why? Am I missing something? I must be. What are you trying to make me? This is not a mate. This could be a mate. I see. But if I move this... Check. Check. Then it won't be a mate. Not quite certain why I'm guessing. That's a ballsy move, to be fair. Unless I guessed it correctly. Oh, that wasn't fun. You have to keep on checking. Now going for it. Oh! Not what I was expecting. Of course I don't want to give up the queen for free. We're gonna go back and forth. Never mind. No, you're no fun. You just took my queen. There's a poll. Yes. It's really difficult to read and play chess, I'll be honest. For some reason it's really difficult. To admit to write a script, calculate boundaries to... Oh, it was my move. I didn't even notice. Whoops. Dagnabbit. Simple Redox. An acid base from last year. Redox, actually. I see, that could be fairly basic. Has Atomic joined any more streams? Yeah, Atomic was on this stream. I need to play 10 minutes because... No, this was really difficult to read and play. 10 minutes. There we go. Oh no, they have a diamond next to their name. Why do I feel like it's some sort of trap? As if I care. I'm just gonna move queen right. No, I'm gonna move the bishop first. Can't move right here. You know what? It's kind of annoying actually. The pawn is in the way, but it's still pretty freaking dangerous. Nah, whatever. Just for the funsies. I'm bored. I want to do something fun. Oh, that sounds important. No? Did this? Free rook? No? Okay, well, I see. Alright then, I guess. What are you going for, actually? What is that bishop? You know what? I don't care. Have your fun. Why did you do yourself Among Uses? What do you mean? Wait, what am I missing? Why is this bishop there? What just happened? I'm gonna move back. Am I missing so? I must be. I can move this forward. And just like that, these white squares are secure, which means I can just chill back and move my king. Yeah, I want to play against you, can I? I don't want to. I'm not good at chess. I don't want to play against people who actually are good at chess, because I'm not good at chess. I really want to do something silly. I'm bored of the normal status quo of chess playing. Only a 3-pawn bishop, so stop that. Oh, you all have to remember, when you're commenting on moves, you're gonna be commenting on my past moves, because it takes me a while to... I don't mind this. Will it be the bishop or the knight? You have to take one. I'd much rather you take the bishop, but you probably will take the knight. Hey Mickey, thanks for your How Muff Guitar video. Genuinely understand so much advanced stuff. It's no longer scary. I am really glad he did, Mitzi. I'm really glad. I'm really glad I could help. Kind of love my bishop in. You know what? I don't actually mind this. I don't hate this. Gets rid of. Actually, I don't hate this either. And then you can just defend. That sucks. I don't hate this either. I don't hate a lot of these moves. You know what? I don't hate them. I don't like that one. Okay. Ah, screw it. I need to get this bishop moving. Don't worry, make it worse. I doubt it. I can help you in the games you want. Well, since... okay, most people here know my skill level when it comes to chess. So I'm assuming if you ask for chess, you're fully aware of my situation. I like this. Sounds fun. Well, this doesn't, I'll be honest. This doesn't sound fun. This sounds like another good... Oh, thank goodness you didn't see that. Thank goodness. Am I gonna do anything about that? No, why would I? Why would I? Why would I do anything about that point? Good thing I have 200 elo. I lost all the matches I played. Happens. Oh, you saw that finally! Third game IO requires the understanding of statistics, probability, risk reward ratio, or cleverness to win. I could, I maybe will. I'm making going great, it seems. I am in the background. Except this took a long time to render. It was a minute per 2 frames. What is that there for? I don't like that move. You're going for this, aren't you? I see. So if you're going for that, then allow me to... Allow me to do what, actually? I could go here. You're not gonna mate me yet. Can't. I'm playing with fire at the moment because I'm always just 2 moves away from a mate. And I don't like it. Oh, hold on, never mind, I can move the pawn forward. I don't know why, I just didn't think of that. Whoops. I was running out of game 3 probability and statistics. Make an Excel spreadsheet to play territory IO. Maker, would you be down for 4-player chess? Oh... No, because Ash is sick. That's why. That's why I wouldn't, actually. That's the only reason. The only reason is because I just worry about Ash. That's why. This feels dangerous. This feels... You know what? No, this feels fine. I'm saying I can just hop around and it'll be all good. All well and swell. I'm gonna be unminding, look inside chess. Hey! I made the poll, alright? It's not my fault. Don't blame the messenger. Blame the message. Can I just take this? What's the point of that rook move? I don't understand. Doctor Flame. I know, right, Frame? Remco, don't even. Remco, we all know that if you had it your way, we'll be playing runes, alright? Don't even try to pretend as if you want an animating live stream. Play 40 chess. I don't get 40 chess. I thought that I am worried. Oh, you... God, come on, what's the point? You're so annoying. Because you want to take the pawn, isn't it? Oh, I see how it is. Yeah, it would be much better on white square, actually. Why do I have all my pawns on dark squares? It's a dumb idea. On the particular... He had a ton of good stuff to say. Oh, that's great! I'm just gonna move this forward because I feel safe. Researching string theory with my ideal stream. How about strong interactions? Is that really not close enough, Remco? We could have been doing strong interactions. Well, to be fair, I don't know who voted for chess. Try Geometry Dash, test your rhythm reflex skills. I've already played Doom. My rhythm and reflex skills are there. Make it free bishop. Oh, you mean this one? No, that would be too easy. Wouldn't be fun. I was thinking about 5D chess with multiverse time travel. Why so many dimensions? I want to do something silly. Like, yeah, I can't just do this. I don't wanna. I wanna do something like that. Something silly. I don't wanna just go for a freaking normal. Actually, wait, isn't this even better? Because then I get to how much? 4 points. I guess I have an extra bishop. I know how much good is that gonna do me. I don't wanna lose my. I don't wanna give up my queen though. Yeah, fine, whatever. See if I care. Awful. What are your thoughts on that antimatter project make it? Actually, okay, no, project, that's final, but as a field, it's so cool to me. It never occurred to me that it would be a field, but it makes so much sense. Because I'm assuming it's not a field right now. Flame, whoa, what did Spoon say? Okay, never mind. But as a, like, anti-chemistry would be such a banger field, in my opinion. My goodness, can you imagine? He said ban me. Good for him. Yeah, I guess a goodbye to the pawn. Actually, couldn't I just... Wouldn't this be force? I guess I don't, whatever. As if I know. I don't know what I'm doing anyway. Anti-chemistry giga chat. Yeah, but I mean, you know, like, all the chemistry would still hold up, right? It's just a walk for anti-chemistry. I could go right here. Oh, I could go right here. No. I'm going to, in fact, go... I really screwed myself over, didn't I? Whoops! I guess I gotta go right here, gotta lose that pawn. Hmm. What do you want? Just to keep happy in check. Yeah, exactly. We just need everyone just on on happy duty. Yeah, we once let go and it was a devastating blow. No, if I go right there, they're just gonna take me pawn away. I don't want them to take me pawn away. That's now gonna stack up, which would suck, kind of. We'll get by with only 12. Make calling me the bad way. Hey, it's not my fault. I gave you the freaking, you know, access to modify your own code. All right. Also, what, like 7 memory leaks? Like 7 memory leaks never did anything bad to like a hyper advanced, you know, futuristic AI. It's you can handle them. Oh, that's fun. Hehe. Now I can move the pawn forward. Hehehe ha. Oh wait, shouldn't I just keep pushing this forward? What am I doing? Why am I playing like this? No point of exception. I'm gonna push this forward because then this rook's gonna be frozen for up in time, and then it's just 2 rooks against 1. Shouldn't you defend your lonely pawn? Caleb, I am barely focusing on the game. I don't even know which one of my pawns is lonely. I want this to go just 1 step forward, then I'm gonna be satisfied. "40 PhDs in other chemistry." We're all joshing around about PhDs, but Flame's gonna have a real one. I think it's just a random one I see. Do you know how strings are actually stars trees and rest there's trees? Really? I always thought they were just all this character race. Oh, but if I move this... Oh, what a cruel trick I have played on myself. What a cruel trick. I can just move this, I guess, to the back. Doesn't really matter. Oh, you had to move right here, because otherwise I could have moved like this. Ha. Hi, the ninja. Not much. We're just chatting about whatever. I don't think that was the best move, I'll be honest. Yeah, exactly. Don't mind me. I'm gonna keep going. Actually, I don't mind. Well, it seems like we have gotten ourselves into quite a predicament, didn't we? Well, 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 it seems like we have gotten ourselves into a little bit of a predicament. Wait, can't I move like this? That would be the dumbest move I can imagine. I'm all for it. Let's do It's such an idiotic position. Oh, that's the dumbest position I've ever seen. Ah. That concludes the Headsack experiment 89. Exactly. They just gave up. Okay. Oh yeah, that was such a dumb position. Like, this is basically... Oh wow. This was like one whisker of a mistake away from a complete loss in either way. You can take the pawn with your rook if the king stops defending it. Exactly. Basically, if you went this way, I would have taken the rooks. That's obviously bad. Then at the same time, he couldn't attack me because I would take. That's obviously. And then the reason why I moved forward with the rook is because if he were to take this rook, I would have taken this with check. And, well, that generally sucks. Also, once he moved his rook right... Hold on, no. Once he moved his rook right here... There we go. Then he also opened up this position for me, so I could have moved with... So whatever, I could have moved the rook right here and basically got a queen. And he was so dumb, he rage quitted. That's my strategy, Elliot. You may be joking around, but that's my strategy. Listen, you can't win with the strength, win with the pity. That's what I always say. ICBM. What is ICBM? Intercontinental ballistic missile. Oh no, I've played that before actually. It turns out it's illegal, believe it or not. Apparently there's like a consensus between countries where like it's illegal. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Apparently it's like not in any country, but we still have to follow it. It's dumb. Comic is for chocolate milk. Oh, that would be nice. Comic as a chocolate. I like it. Please accept my challenge. No, because I'm not good at chess. I'm gonna lose. All right. I don't wanna lose. I wanna win. I wanna look good in front of everyone. Actually, you know what? Let me first stamp the animation. Go forward. Forwards of the inverse. There we go. Except one for vector field or scale field, which means that once this plane right here is representing the magnitude of gravity, what's missing is direction. Because for a left particle, it would go right, for a right particle, it would go left. So arrows. Got it. -90. I might have to delay the math video, by the way, because here's the thing. When you all pick the... When you all pick the math video, which one was it? Math isn't what you think it is, right? My original plan for that video was to just make like a simple, oh, math isn't what you think it is, here's how you apply it in real life. But then I got another idea, and at this point I will need genuine, probably a month to finish it. So I might have to upload the fundamental forces in the meantime. And completely disrespect democracy. Oh, what a shocker. Make it just completely omitting the democratic result in order to do whatever it wants. That's a first. I am a dictator though, so. I didn't think the page up now, they're telling me it's legal? Yeah, it's literally 1984, isn't it? Literally 1984. From spin 0 to spin 1. Oh, the spin. I'm still getting PTSD from that. The thing is... Oh, let me first reread it from the Flame Chemistry channel to make sure that I'm not spilling any information I'm not supposed to. Okay, I can't emphasize enough how big of an asset this is. Most of what we do try to communicate and work with others. I've seen that you're good with public presenting. This is so funny because that was like hours. That was like hours after you spent 2 hours on a live stream explaining what spin is. So actually successfully. Impressive. The first time I actually understood what spin is used for. Okay, the left one's going right, the right one's going left. Which order was it? For the left particle, it will go right, like this. Do I need to give it any... No, that's good enough. Mention my presentation skills in the CV and really picked up on it. I mean, you do have presentation skills. Like, spin is about as difficult as it gets. Going from spin 1 to spin 2 is more fun. What does spin 0 even look like? I like how spin is basically, you know, from a physical point of view, it's treated mostly as angular momentum, but like from a chemical point of view, it's treated more like a property of spin. But like from an electrical point of view, it's treated as kind of angular momentum, but not quite, because it can it's angular momentum except for polarization. And then from a quantum mechanical point of view, it's just like just another value. Nothing weird about it. No, these are the same thing. Weak, hold on, no. These ones, right? Yeah, 560. Oh, I had a different naming convention, I see. It was 016. 560. Oh, I see, that's clever. I need to take down democratic process to make it. Finance with Spanish. Capital. Wait, what? I am now doubting my career in theoretical physics because of it. Wait, because of what? What did I miss? I wanna do blindfold chess. I can't do chess even when seeing my opponent. You want me to play it blindfolded? I'm actually playing everything. I'm actually doing everything right now with my screen turned off, so you know, whatever. Doesn't really matter. This entire time I've just been doing it with without my I just lost an HDMI cable, so you know, I just have to do it based on sounds, you know. From a chemical point of view, we treat it as a mini magnet. Well, yeah, but you know, treat it as a mini magnet, that's kind of... I mean, that's a fair point, but, you know, we treat it as a mini magnet only because magnets are based on spin. So it's like... You get what I'm saying? It's like, what is electron spin? Well, it's basically acting like a tiny magnet. Okay, but how do magnets behave? Well, imagine you have a lot of these electrons spinning, and that's spinning, and that's a circle of life. And circle of life is also yet another thing that's spinning, and that's all big carbon, all plan of big carbon in order for people to not use helium hydride, neutral helium hydride to power everything. It's all connected. Do your own research. Complex spin seems like a very funny concept. Wait, just spin. Actually, wait, depending on how you define complex spin, because complex spin could be just spin, just normal spin, mathematical spin. Sheer power of a drunk explains spin to get on stream would be an unstoppable force. I would just leave. That would be too much spin for any sane person. Get back here. There we go. This feeling, okay, yeah, how? There's nothing between them. No water, no air. In a vacuum, these two particles will come together. So what's causing this attraction? Right, so we need to say bye to the arrows. Actually, that would be a pretty... You know what? That would be actually a pretty interesting explanation, wouldn't it? Because that would be spin from two different sides. Spin from the theoretical physics side and spin from the theoretical chemistry side. That would be actually pretty interesting. Exposed to fluid mechanics. Nice try, buddy, but up to this point I've only been using 5% of my power. Statistical, theoretical, thermodynamics, go. Statistical thermodynamics blast. It's not really that it defies classical intuition, it's just that why would there be a classical intuition? It's quantum. It's honestly kind of, when you step back from it, it's kind of wild to expect a classical intuition. Looks very AI generated. It looks, okay, there's a lot of wars over there that aren't quite necessarily the message. You guys have to communicate in science. Everyone knows that the best scientific advancement happens when everyone does their own science and then no one communicates, and then, you know, we just don't collaborate with each other at all. That's why I like world wars. Research without communication is pointless. No, it wouldn't be pointless. You just need, you know, you just need to create all the theories yourself. That's pretty easy. That's doable, right? Everyone can do it. Mathematical side, spin is just a vector. Yeah, but the mathematical side is the least interesting in my opinion. Because, you know, when it comes to the mathematical side, spin is just like any other thing. But when it comes to physical and chemical, spin is an elementary property, which, I don't know, in my mind makes it just that much more interesting. I think the topic is, but you can only explain 3 out of 10. You're going to consider us only knowing 3 out of 10. And also at the same time, if your understanding of the topic is 8 out of 10, but you can only explain it at 3 out of 10, then there is a solid probability that your understanding is actually 3 out of 10 and you just think you know 8 out of 10. For me, it's always worked as a great filter. If there is a topic which you know really well but can't explain, most of the time it means that you think you know it better than you actually do. At least that's for me. For me, that was the case. I need to think more about explaining, and one day we'll have enough confidence to explain to make it on stream. Hey, go for it. I like it, I'll be honest. I like these streams when someone just explains stuff to me. It's convenient. I can just sit back instead of doing my own research. I can just have someone else do the research for me. It's all about crowdsourcing, you know, outsourcing, all these things. Free labor. Communication is behind the natural side. Oh, we're making a conversation while Maker's just making a live video. I am contributing in some way. I'm making a video too, okay? I'm working on it. My goodness. I do get you, but at the same time, there are people who are complete experts but aren't good at communicating what they know at all. I suppose that's fair too. I mean, okay, you don't have to explain that to me. I've seen the textbooks, okay? Trust me. I've seen the textbooks. I have seen people who are absolutely incredible when it comes to, oh, nuclear physics, let's say, with, like, hypothetically, you know, as a hypothetical example, nuclear physics, and then they write textbooks which are completely unreadable because they are basically writing them down to other experts, and I'm just sitting there like, oh my goodness, please just speak English, for goodness sake, or math at least, or just anything that would make any sense. The hypothetical, once again, as I mentioned, as I'm saying, it's a completely theoretical example. Nothing that happened to me, that would be crazy. Few classmates in research who score 90% of an exam and clearly know their stuff, but they hate the idea of explaining, can't really put things to words easily. I suppose I get it. For me, it's the opposite. I absolutely love explaining. Explaining is my favorite thing because it's really fun. It's a fun exercise to try to simplify something complex into. It's kind of like making graphs in maths, you know? It's kind of like when you're graphing different values. There's this sort of joy that goes with it when you just take some random functions or graphs or data or whatever, and then you just graph it, and then you see what it looks like, and you're like, oh wow, that's actually not what I was expecting. It kind of tickles the same portion of my brain. But my case, I'm just struggling with talking English mostly. I get it, okay? What you're hearing right now is me after 600 days of talking English no-stop. I cannot shut up. People have paid me in the past to shut up, and I just refuse to take their money. So, I get it. There's fentanyl user, his name Fentanyl, man. Yeah, he was a superhero actually before his downfall. Also, at some point, doesn't simplifying a topic remove important nuances? First of all, not always, but even if it does, most of the time nuance isn't important if you're explaining it to someone. You see, that's the difference when experts are talking with each other versus when experts are explaining something to someone who's not an expert. So, for example, when we were talking about spin yesterday, Flame was just explaining the basics to me. So that's why nuance wasn't all that important, and we could have we have skipped on a couple of topics. Because for me, I just wanted to get a basic understanding, and so I didn't need, you know, all the knowledge that Flame has. For goodness sake, it wouldn't fit into a 2-hour live stream. Einstein was mid? I wouldn't say so. No. Einstein, yes. Einstein is certainly, way too popular. I agree with that, okay? Einstein is certainly not underrated, Einstein is overrated, but Einstein wasn't mid. Relativity, the amount of weed, the sheer mass of weed you would need to smoke to come up with relativity is wild. I have never, anywhere in science, ever heard of a theory as, like, ridiculous and at the same time seemingly correct as relativity. It's insane. Science maths YouTuber likes explaining. Yeah, I guess it's first time for everything. It's wild. I should really make videos, huh? I should really make... You know what? Considering how I like explaining stuff and I'm good at making, 3D animations, I think I should make a YouTube channel. I feel like that would work well for me, you know? Nothing in between them. No water, no air in a vacuum. Okay, no water, that's the first one. Cover of the game, a competitive one. Still, however, I'm impressed. And which one did you like more, math, physics, or chemistry? Okay, if I'm to be completely honest, this is not fair, Caleb. Math, physics, or chemistry isn't fair because of how massive physics is. If I had to separate one, I would have picked physics, simply because physics, like a subfield of physics, is about as large as all of chemistry. And when it comes to maths is fine and all, but but you still get to use maths in physics. Maths like creates the tools, so I would have to pick physics simply because of how massive a field it is. So for example, nuclear physics is about as large... Okay, no, nuclear physics is actually fairly small. It depends, I guess, on how you view it. Quantum mechanics is about as large as all of chemistry, simply because theoretical chemistry is still quantum mechanics. So physics is such a massive field that it's not fair. What would you rather? Your greatest fear, your greatest torture? My greatest fear. That's easy. Easy choice. Make a YouTube channel, start streaming. Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, I could like stream every day for charity. That would be a good idea. We should redo that. Having to miss a day of streaming. Oof. Did I mention that this is still... Today, literally today, I had a dream where I missed a day. That was today, where I went out, I didn't have my laptop with me, I didn't have internet because I went on vacation and I missed a day. That was my dream today. I still have them. This is a nightmare, not a dream. But the catharsis I get when I wake up makes it worth it. What do you name the YouTube channel? Something like, make the thing that you want to happen. The scientific urge to start a YouTube channel. No, I would rather say it's the scientific urge to, like, make a huge breakthrough in your own workshop whilst at the same time making the Iron Man. So that's the scientific urge in my opinion. Scientific urge to just make something. That's the real scientific urge. Whatever, I've been thinking about making a flamethrower recently. A small one, a pocket flamethrower, not a big one. Wouldn't be difficult. I have everything I need for it. Relativity is very intuitive in my opinion. We have seen fire falling with like mildly in the convention now. That's not relativity, Gemma. That's not quite. First of all, this is Gemma. Fire forming from wood is not matter to energy. That's chemical energy to kinetic energy, or thermal energy rather. When you have fire forming from wood, most of the time, I'm pretty certain at least. I'm fairly certain. Can we just use coal? Coal would be much easier. Same deal. When you have coal, I use the black for coal. I'm a genius. When you have coal, I'm pretty certain it's just coal molecules bound together, which then get oxidized with oxygen to form CO2. And so that's chemical energy, because right here, these bonds have higher energy. And so when they switch to bonds of lower energy, you get energy in the process. So that's not really matter to energy. The matter is still there. Energy to energy, yes. What are you talking? Not enough, the good answer. I really didn't know wood had chemical energy in it. As storage, I would theorize matter return energy by watching firewood burn. Yeah, but that's Gemma. That's an example of just a fallacy, a logical fallacy, because then you would have theorized that matter can be turned into energy based on completely wrong evidence. That's kind of like me smoking weed and then hallucinating that there is a big carbon that, you know, tries to completely silence anyone who mentions a neutral molecule of helium hydride. Like, I would be correct, but I would be correct based on completely fabricated evidence. Which I cannot snap, that is the case. I would be correct then. That is true. And we'll throw a flame. I didn't even connect the two together. It hit me halfway through the sentence. You could, you just had like the physical impact in my brain when I realized reduce core energy and matter convert into each other, at least the most useful part. That's not quite relativity, Gemma. It's not quite. Never watching forever, I never watching forever. People in the chat. I would rather y'all not be in severe poverty. Like, listen, I like viewers, but I don't like them that much. It's not even a difficult choice. You know, so far, y'all have not given me hard choices to pick. Extreme poverty or no views. I mean, it's not a difficult one. Chance making me lose brain cells today. It happens every now and then. ends justifies means in science. Not in that way though, Gemma. That's just pseudoscience. Your end conclusion doesn't matter as long as you don't have something good to support it. The thing is, every single argument in science should be taken well in a vacuum. In a vacuum, it should work. And so if your proof, if your hypothesis is that matter can be converted into energy, if your proof of that is wood on fire, then that's just incorrect. That's just a bad theory. Research is the closest thing to being a wizard in modern age. Like, yeah, you're talking about... we just do it so casually. Yesterday we were talking about spin. Late at night, be fair, but talking about spin, right? What's the explanation about spin? There is no explanation, it's magic. It's by definition magic. It just exists. Oh yeah, you see, we have those tiny things that are the smallest things in existence that just appear and then they like move stuff. They like make light, they make fire, they shoot lightning, they freaking move stuff at a distance, they levitate, and yeah, apparently, no, it's not magic, it's totally not magic. We just have every single thing that's required for magic to exist, we just refuse to accept that as magic. Boring out wizard. Okay, have you seen Flame's past labs? I wouldn't call that a boring wizard. You know, rotating crystals were literally called the magic angle to study them. And the rotating crystals is just like the beginning. Once I do something magic, not good. Fire from the fingers. At this point, we just shoot lightning for science. Graphy is literally engraving the runes, giving them arcane will. Yeah, so we just take, rocks, we engrave runes on them, then we pass mana through them, and then there we go. They can do whatever. It's magic until you understand it, and then it's suddenly science. Unless it's spin, then the more you understand it, the more magic it becomes. Yep. Alright, water. That's what I was doing, I remember now. And videos to make. There. Sup. And then water, which will be a bit bluish. Pure transmission. I don't think it's visible enough. And I need some turbulence. Spin is science, do you understand it, Sun Tzu? Exactly. I don't think science existed in Sun Tzu time. I think it did. I think this idea they haven't discovered science yet back then. Actually, funny enough, the first person to discover science was named Scientist. It was Scientist the Great. That was his title. And back then, it was the first scientific breakthrough. Now, you might be wondering, how did scientists discover science without science existing, right? Well, it's because back then there was no science, so they didn't discover contradictions yet, and so because of that, that wasn't a contradiction back in those times. That's actually the true story of science. Latin for knowledge? No. It comes from scientists. scientist. Was a great man. He gave us science, you know. How much longer is the stream going to be? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. No clue. Oh, you want me to be done, Caleb? Is that what you want? The science YouTuber urge to spread misinformation online. It really is. But this is not misinformation. Elliot, quit gaslighting me. Actually, no, I can't spread misinformation, because if I spread misinformation, then the big carbon will have something to discredit me for. So yeah, I don't want to let them. Was it this place? It was this place. I'm slip saying my physics teacher is fired. I'm just. Oh, science in Europe. Yeah, hold on. This place, there we go. Clouds. Like this. Oh, you already got the texture, that's nice. This doesn't feel very deformed, does it? No, it does not. Strength there. I just needed to divide in two. Okay, almost there. Kind of, almost, kind of what I'm looking for. Nah, good enough, whatever. Principle of locality. Oh, which principle? Do you mean the math one? Let's throw causality too, because it's boring. Causality is, by the way, can we appreciate for a second just how idiotic on paper having causality as a breakthrough is? Or like having causality as something important. Can we appreciate for a second just how obvious causality is? It's such an unbelievably obvious thing in such a cartoonishly silly way. Basically saying, you know, things happen in order. Which I mean, yeah. What's causality? Causality, cause and effect, basically. That's causality. Things happen no reason without all the freaking chaos worshipper. 18, there we go. And then would be the second one, and the third one would be vacuum. Actually, no, delete this, give me this, copy it down. Double it and give it to the next person. Water, air, and fire. And then earth. Don't bundle me with these dudes. You do seem like a Nurgle worshipper, you know, I'm just saying. I'm more of a Singe guy myself. I like Iron Warriors at the very least. Right, remove this, give me principal volume. How much, representing water and air, I think the vacuum would be the best one. On something that's just... Calling me angry? No, I'm calling you... Can't find the word. There's actually pretty awkward place for a pause, isn't it? Hold on, Nurgle worshippers are absolutely gaming. They're just nihilists. That's it. has more than 50 votes on the old poll? Well, because people will join and leave. I'm assuming, that's why. Alright. You're in... Damn it, you're indexing the wrong thing. 19, there we go. And then the last one, which is vacuum. Just look like this. Fire, whatever. Let's see if I can remove. Tell me what kind of spin. Have you heard the new Joker movie? I haven't seen it. I don't know. I really like the first one. For me, it was one, two. Yeah, I was actually wondering if it was a pun, but I'm dumb. What are you doing? Don't call yourself dumb. I'm just animating a video about fundamental forces. Button spin. That's a lot of electrons. And also pretty hot. Magic, witchcraft, sorcery, wizardry, whatever you want to call it. Quantized force field. Okay, quantized force field, which will be more on the right. Actually, Remco, you still here? Remco, you still lurking in the shadows? I want to hear your thoughts on my explanation for quantized and just classical gravity, Roger. Alright. In this video, for classical gravity, I'm basically explaining it as field. That's it. That's what's causing classical gravity. And then for quantum gravity, I'm gonna do the exact same thing, except it's gonna be quantized. Is that good enough? Or should I go more in depth, or is it maybe, or am I lying or spreading misinformation? Quantum gravity. Yeah, quantum gravity. That sounds like magic, with the fancy words in the top hat. Yeah, so just magic. Magic is with fancy words in the top hat already. That's just describing magic. Classical as in non-relativistic, only non-quantum. Yes, so basically, this will be quantum, but this will be Newton classical, and this will be Einstein relativistic. So for this one, I'm just doing a field. Hi there, Kim-chan, welcome. It's so convenient that I can just walk on stuff and just ask people who notice. I can just casually ask a soon-to-be doctor or about the random molecule no one even cares about. This is so convenient. Space-time for relativistic gravity. Yes. So in this case, a field. In this case, quantized field. In this case, space and time bending. Which would be the most fun to visualize using this. Oh, I don't even have this scripted. Oh, I only have 2 pages. That makes sense. I didn't really work on this video, did I? Wow, I have a lot of it animated, considering carrier particles for quantum gravity. For Newtonian gravity? Okay, I just want to make sure. I just mostly wanted to make sure for Newtonian gravity is the field. Carrier particles for quantum gravity. That's trippy, because quantum gravity isn't really a functional concept. Yeah, but it's still technically it's still a theory. I would argue it's more likely than the just field one. Quantized field makes more sense than just field. Just field, that's such a lazy explanation. Yeah, there is a force, we don't know what's causing it, we don't know what it is, just trust us. What are you up to? Well, Kim-chan, I'm working on a video. Weak nuclear force and electromagnetic force should be unified and considered one fundamental force. In my opinion, they really... Maybe? I guess maybe. But what about neutrons? Keep saying soon, but by doing PhD, it will probably finish in 2029. So what? Soon is soon. That's close enough. Flame. Okay. Everything is relative, alright? Like, you'll probably have a PhD in 2029. I might never have a PhD. In comparison to me, 2029 is really soon. Possible infinity. Possible infinity versus 5 years, 4. Near the channel, how can you make videos about anything and be this good at it? Blender. And also I consult people who know this stuff and also LibreText. And also I like science. I'm a science cultist. If you understand something at the godlike level, what do you want to understand? Time. I like time. I have a list of top 5 favorite things, and they are in order from the least favorite, the most favorite. Abstraction, information, space, life, and time. Time is my favorite thing. Such a good answer. I love time. Do you ever wish you could spin it like an electron? I technically am. But I don't know, it would be just... How can I not come out with a single pun? That's ridiculous. I don't like half-assing things like that, you know? Paper. There we go. Saved it. Sounds down, but what if we link humanity to a computer, basically visual, infiltrate their brain? You mean simulation? With this sounds dumb, but what if we link humanity to a computer and basically visual input straight to the brain? So like Matrix, you mean? Is that the spinal cord through the hole in the back of the head? I genuinely feel like that will be a source of entertainment for humans in the future. Just, you know, us living in a simulation for fun. It sounds like a good time. It sounds basically this is the next step, or rather the last step of video games, right? Less Matrix and more Wikipedia on our heads. Oh, then that wouldn't... I don't know about that. The thing is, our brains can't actually store all that much information. Our brains store information in an extremely efficient way, but not that much of it. And so, because of that, like, uploading entire Wikipedia on our brains would be extremely inefficient. It's much better to just have our brains be the way they are and just have, like, a smartphone nearby to always look up stuff. Although probably at some point if we have a, you know, brain-computer interface, then we probably will, instead of having a smartphone, we just see the information. On my way to plug random memes directly into people's posts in 2068. Just a rickrolling them. Sending my videos with unskippable ads. Boy, that's gonna be an awkward funeral, am I right? Why did Runko die the moment I needed him? Haha, no, only I have the power to summon my moderators. Actually, whenever I summon anyone with a blue nickname, they just get pulled through the earth. Yeah, see, now Remco joined in. That's because I mentioned his name. They just get... It's actually, in real life, it's actually a pretty horrifying experience for anyone witnessing it. The earth basically opens up, and then like a massive undead arm reaches out and just pulls them in. But you know, I do need to know if neutral helium hydride exists, so I would say it's a worthy sacrifice. I'm in pain to dream without gods. Woof, just sends a chill on us, but that would be fun. What color M&Ms are your favorite? Depends. If it's chocolate, then probably either green or blue. If it's peanuts, then ew. Why? Why do you like this? Make it has into cloud storage. Yeah, but that would still be just the way we use our smartphones, except instead of a screen in our pocket, we'd have a screen in our eyes. Still the same thing. We would need some pretty advanced interface in order for us to store our brain's information in the cloud. That would be insanely advanced. I can't really animate anything else, by the way, because I haven't scripted anything else, so I'm stuck here. Isn't the brain 9 petabytes of data? It depends. That's the issue, lawmaker. Brain is extremely complex. So, you know, for normal computers, you can just count the bytes of data because you just count the components. That's it, simple enough. But for brains, because of abstraction, different orientations of neurons can give you different numbers. Yeah, make it work almost cost a few emergencies in my lab, exactly. Once I actually blew up Alex's lab, that's why Alex isn't joining in on streams anymore these days. But yeah, you know. It happens, I needed to know why the wave function had an imaginary component to it. It was worth it, you know. So what if I like killed 2 people in Flame's lab when the arm kind of squished to death? It happens, alright? One must suffer in the pursuit of science. I work for 45 minutes a day and I still get paid the same. Hell yeah! It's kind of like me. That's just like me. Imagine getting out right now for AM just now. When I wake up, I have a lot left stupid and then waking up 8 AM every day. That doesn't sound like fun. I don't want to imagine that. Just used adblock. Adblock or implant. Ah, what a splendid way. Have you heard of Devil's algorithm in cubing? I have not. Sounds devilishly efficient. I really want to make something. I was thinking about buying SolidWorks, and so we might either this weekend or after this weekend we might have a SolidWorks live stream where I just try to figure out how it works. How about buying it? You said Cubane for a second and got excited. By the way, what's so special about Cubane? Isn't it just like I mean, okay, I get what it is. I get from the name. I get what it is, right? It's organic chemistry. It's the cube of organic chemistry, you know, making everyone cry. But what's so? I never got what's so special about it. Why do you need a card? Because I want to learn how to use it. I want to start building stuff. Because I really suck at building stuff. I'm getting fairly almost good with theory, but I still suck with practice. Inefficient. A single algorithm goes through every single possible state. The cube will automatically solve itself within 43 quintillion moves. A machining machine. I do know someone who has a 3D printer. And I might also buy myself a 3D printer. I don't know, maybe. There's organic chemistry, but Cubane is a bit of a meme in the community. Oh, I see. Okay, I just seen it a lot. An awful lot. Because Cubane is... That's just really cube of organic chemistry, isn't it? Just carb with the cube. I think that's what it was. I'm pretty certain. Just look it up. I don't know any properties of it though. Cubane. Yeah, it's just the cube of organic chemistry. It's so dumb. Still, mechanochemistry cage for a chlorine ion is still way more funny. Introducing dream blockers. I think SolidWorks for 3D printing might be a bit overpowered. I don't know. I've tried... No. Here's the thing though. I have tried 3D printing with Blender. And the thing is, Blender is ever so slightly lacking. It's good, you can make anything you want obviously, but it is really slow. Oh my goodness, I have. Wow, okay, I see. Okay, I have looked up orthocarbonic acid, not gonna lie. Explain how faster you move through space, the slower you move through time, the moment everything finally clicks in place for me, black holes, etc. I used SolidWorks a long time ago, my current project involves Autodesk. I prefer SolidWorks because I like the idea of not selling my kidneys to pay for software. But that's just me. Or alternatively, being a student, because I could also do that, I guess. Library 3D printer, but your library 3D printer? What? You mean like a 3D printer as in library? Oh, I want that. Why can't I want that? Also have to pay tax to get the digestive milk. Let's be real. If we're gonna have to pay something like that, it's not gonna be taxes. It's gonna be monthly subscription fees. 3D printed in library. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like 3D printed in library. I want that. I wouldn't have to buy a 3D printer then. That was a 3D printer for making parts of my laser death machine. Ah, yes. The couple $1,000 part supported by a 30-cent 3D printed thing. It's really partial derivative of all components of V. Oh, why? Out of context. I want to study chemistry, but got forced to study biology. That's close enough. Biochemistry is a gateway drug to chemistry, I would say. What interests you the most about chemistry, Kim? And also forced how? That's actually also a good question. Biochemistry misses on chemistry fundamentals except for the organic. Does it? Biochemistry always felt to me like inorganic chemistry applied to organic molecules. Except for the other side of it, which is the biology side, where then you learn about how each molecule affects different organelles. Or what it's used for. Biochemistry, is it the same as chem? It's not quite, it's a bit more complex. Not more difficult, but more complex. Chemistry, and they have no understanding of most physical chemistry. I guess that makes sense. I wish there was a way to skip all of that and get a PhD in a month. I think that's... I think the whole point of a PhD is that, you know, you have this time you need to spend in order to actually work for it, or to actually make sure that you're worthy of a PhD. Listen, that's why the title of a doctor is held in such high regard in society. It's because, specifically because you cannot get a PhD in a month. And that's why Dr. Flame will be an absolute flex. Have to learn from the start again. Which subject would you start with? Maths, chemistry, maths. Well, those choices are solid. I feel like if I would have to start again, I would start the same way. With programming, then maths, then physics, then chemistry. Check my chemistry is like biology, my main subject, without telling me. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that is awful. Still, Kim, I feel like inorganic chemistry and organic chemistry could certainly complement biology really nicely. What do you like the most about chemistry, Kim? Just prove your worth. You can prove it in a month, then you deserve it. Simple. I like it as a whole. Oh, I see. They grant me when they ask principal to change it. What the fuck? Why do they want you to study biology so much? You swear? I mean, that is... Statistical physics, that's, yeah. Because of rumors they hate dog ends more. Oh, that's awful. That's so awful. You could be a doctor in chemistry, like Flame. That is awful. I hate this. Even people with this whole thing. Tell them the market is oversaturated. It is. I always hate it when people are just forced to do what they don't want just for the sake of money. Studying medicine uni when she didn't care for it. All I want to do is music. It sucks. It's a bit of a trend. It's an extremely depressing trend. It's the misalignment of values, basically. The misperception that you need to make money to be successful. I can repeat my high school, but it will be was 2 years. Will it be too late for me? Never too late to do what you're passionate about. I was just about to say that too. It is certainly never too late, and 2 years you can get back more than enough in 2 years. If you're really passionate about something, you can make up the difference really quickly. If you don't have to make money to be successful, why is money behind the success of 99% of research? You can't do research without money. I'm glad you added /sarcasm because I was about to answer in a heavily worded email, let's just say. Diamond is born out of immense pressure. Yeah, but you know, when you put people under immense pressure, they die and don't turn to diamonds. Analogies are fun and all, but in real life, there's not about analogies. Kim, I think you will be able to make up this time. 2 years may seem like a lot, but it's completely doable, especially if you're passionate about chemistry. It won't even be a chore for you. School, I don't have to go from, but still count as normal schooling while being in college. That actually seems pretty reasonable. It would give you a lot of things to do, but at the same time, actually depends. I suppose it depends. Actually, pretty clever solution. Parents become doctors because the parents' self-worth is based on their kids' careers. The culture involves the parents bragging to each other. And it's fucked up that it's basically like people showing off their Pokemon cards or whatever, except with real humans. So, sorry, it makes me... It strikes a nerve with me, let's just say. People can be turned to diamonds. Well, yeah, but I would argue the person is worth a bit more. True good more. Nothing else. Yeah. We should be thankful. On freedom. Kids show me being curious about stuff about me, science books to read. That's really nice. So nice. It's honestly just really depressing, because it's really unfortunate culture. I don't even know if it should be called a culture. It's not even a culture at this point. It's like, it's just a lot of people being selfish. It's not really a culture, it's just a lot of people being selfish on an individual level and sending out their kids in order to brag about it. I'm only speaking from my experience of kids in the UK with Indian parents. Well, I am speaking from my experience of people telling me about their experiences for the past 300 days. That's why I long live anarchy and fuck society. That wouldn't help though. It's kind of the point. That's kind of the problem here in this case. I guess it wouldn't help, wouldn't hurt. It just sucks. Kids marketing to Prague. Also, hold on for a minute. Hold on. Actually, let's step back. In what universe do we live in where being a doctor is someone that's brag-worthy, but being a doctor in chemistry isn't? Since when? There are so many more medical doctors than chemistry doctors. What the heck? Society makes people want to fight for random meaningless things. I mean, I do agree with you there. The way we use money is a bit misaligned. I am talking from a purely science cultist perspective, as I'm saying, but the forcing kids to basically go on the path of their life that they don't want to, and publish or perish, just sucks. Because they expect medical doctors to earn a lot of money. What kind of freaking brag is that? I'll be broke by the time I finish my PhD. But chemistry can't save lives. Yeah, certainly for the lives, definitely not for the money. Them doctors greater than the president. It just sucks so much. Okay, yeah, this. I've probably been born in North Korea and this, not gonna lie. Yeah. You'll have your own choices after we've made all the decisions that irreversibly affect the entire trajectory of your life. But that's like what makes it so evil at this point. It's not just that you're using your kids to basically, brag based, that's kind of it, that's kind of where it ends. Brag and money, I guess, those are the two upsides. It's that you're basically ruining their lives. Kim, I do believe you should pursue chemistry if that's what you care about, and I know that it's not as simple as don't listen to your parents. If it was that simple, it would have been a much easier issue. So I understand. I really wish I had some sort of secret solution here. I really wish, but all I can say is just, I'm sorry. I really am, and I feel like you should go. You should try your best to go with chemistry. Do what you love. It makes me upset. It makes me helpless. I don't want this. If I wanted to feel helpless, I would research American political systems and not this. Ah. Chemistry can't save life. My brother will have fertilized you. My brother will have pharmaceuticals to you. That's what I'm saying. I know. I just don't want... Kim, if you need any support, we're here. That's all I can say, unfortunately. I wish there was something I could do. Make it, what's your solution to world hunger? Food. Chemistry cancer flowers crowd when I showed them my cancer research. I just made some glowing stuff. Chemistry can't save lives when I showed them my growing rock collection. It has nothing to do with saving lives, but I like growing rocks. There we go. Enemy runway inspires the viewer. I find it interesting how so many make it viewers are Indian. Actually, it's a really small amount compared to what it should be. I find it interesting how few of my viewers are Indian, actually. You have to realize that, what, 1.5 billion? That's 20% of the world population. Well, rounded up 20%. It's gonna be close around 17, 18% of the world population. To me, it makes sense as one of the biggest demographics. I hate to end on such a unfortunate note, but I do have to go now, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Walk awaits. Also construction outside my window, apparently. I don't know what they're doing. This community is the highest proportion I've seen. That's probably because I'm just so general with everything. Like, I'm not really trying to target any single group, that's probably why. I'm not targeting any single group to extreme. Not talking about anything topical, just the size of it. Anyhow, well, for now, I suppose that'll be it. We did some animating, we did some streaming, and now Make It has to go to work. As a snake. Kim, all I can say is to not give up. As I know it sounds cheesy, corny, but have you tried about immigrating to Europe? Oh fuck! About the parties trying to stop that. I'm sorry, Kim, but I'm certain You come up on top. Passion, if you can, the best. I wish the best too, and I believe you'll be able to do it. I gotta say, the only test school, I don't remember what you call it, the Phantom School, I don't remember what it was called exactly, for chemistry. In my opinion, that's a genius idea, and you should definitely shoot that. That's a truly genius idea. Anyway, for now, I suppose that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.